Hello YouTubers and welcome to another episode. Today, as you could probably tell from the title, we have some 2K preparation to do. The final 2K preparation for a 2K coming up very, very soon. So today will give me a good idea of what I should be aiming for the 2K coming up. Using today's data combined with the data that we've been gathering over the past month or so to get a clearer picture of what my target should be, giving me a little bit of an advantage going into the 2K, taking away the guesswork during the 2K itself to see if I can get the most out of myself. So, without any further ado, it's time to go into the Scottish Rowing Centre behind me, get some warm-up in, get on the ergometer, and get started on this 2x12 50 meters with 8 minutes rest and see how we get on. So let's get to it.
felt like this one.
And Strathclyde Park has laid out the glass for us to make sure we're on the rowing machine to do a wonderful 2K prep today. Hopefully we can get some glass like this and row on the park when it fully opens. But the 2K prep, the pieces 29.8, 29.6, 20.4 with a lovely explosion towards the end of the 250 there. Again, the idea of this workout is to give a rough idea of what I want to do for the 2K coming up next week. So the average was 28.8, so that is just under a 56, a 55.24. So that is where I have confidence in going, especially after doing today's workout. And then it's kind of seeing on the day how I feel in the last bit. By doing the last 250 or the 30 seconds rest 250 at the end with such a big jump from 29s to 20s and even lower apart from the end of the piece, it suggests I have more in the tank. So aiming for around 55, not depending on having more, but being aware if I do feel good that I can step on, then using that as confidence in the 2K itself. The pieces themselves, we did 3x12.50 a few weeks ago now. These ones definitely felt different. The weather is much colder today, and so sometimes you just forget how much more warming up you have to do when you need to warm up. So same time of warming up roughly, but just not quite the same warm up, just with it being about 5 degrees or so outside rather than before being in the double digits, so it's much easier to warm up, especially when we switch into summer or from summer into winter. It can be quite difficult to think, okay, I used to warm up and feel really warm and get sweaty after a few strokes or a few minutes. Now you have to work on it for 20, 30 minutes. So keeping that in mind for the 2K as well, good learning process. But that will be it for today's episode, Yam Squad. A little bit of 2K prep for the 2K coming up, like I said, and using this as a confidence step for the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed the footage and a little bit of a explosion after some maximum yam. As you can see, there's about 2 strokes where I go from about 48 to 57 to try and hold the split without any success, and then I just blow up towards the end. So again, using this experience for the 2K coming up next week, and I'll see you in the next episode.